Hey, Influence here, and today I have Fanstoys FT-30 and FT-30E, which is their last member of the Superion Combiner team. Finally, after millions of years, it took longer to get this out than it did for the Autobots to wake up after crashing into the volcano. But I mean, it's par for the course. It's great and has some issues, but I know you're here for the combine mode, and that's not what we're doing today. So I will go over what it all comes with, but I'm not combining anything that will be the Superion video. So stay tuned for that. But I will show all the accessories. So let's get it started.
Transformers reviews, tech and the news, whatever else I use as a muse. Hit subscribe, I appreciate the views. Influences interest on YouTube.
And here we are off the 360. Like I said, there's not much to discuss. It's pretty much par for the course. Build quality, paint work is excellent, and there's some shortcomings with the articulation that we'll get into. But first, let's just go over the many accessories you get. So first, before I do that, you get these guns right here. These guns are double barrel. They're both the same, so I'll just show this one. And here you go. Barrels go up, of course, to go into plane mode. And that's pretty much it. You get this card here, which is basically par for the course. As usual, you get the card for Superion. Again, same. It is giant book. This book is super thick because it does show you, and kudos to them. I don't think it's talked about enough. Most of the time their directions are pretty good, even though it's hard to read. As usual, I think they all are because they're so small, but they do show you directions for all the robots to change them. As I was saying, I think the book shows exactly what you need to do to get everything to where you need to get it. It's just that I have no idea what they do yet or where they go. I'm assuming it's on Superion. Get Superion's giant gun, which here it is. It does come in two pieces, and it folds up. You can fold this up, fold this up. All this will be in the other review, and also when I do the base stand head, the color, I mean. So just a new face. Get some different type ears, I believe, for Superion. Other ones are in there on the thing. Again, we'll show that. Get three faces for Superion. Get his two fists. Get his two giant feet, which are quite heavy. I did show his face, toy and cartoon. And of course you get the body, which is pretty impressive. But we're not here for that right now. And maybe Fanstoys did it on purpose, but I know some people was looking at this box and was saying, oh, is this the box set? No, it's just Jester and the Combiner parts. If it was the box set, this box would be a whole lot bigger than this, because these are some big figures. I knew when I saw it wasn't a box set. I knew it was just the Combiner parts, because it wasn't quite big enough to be a box set. Because Zeta's is box set is bigger than this, and I think Zeta's is smaller. So let's bring this guy back in and get down to business. And here's the full team together, not combined. I was about to say combined, but together, and they look great. And this is what's going to be hard, because I really want robot representations, and that's why I got these. But I do know just from looking at pictures that I think I probably like the combine mode better than Zeta's, but at the same time, how much better? Like it looked better. It has better paint, I'm sure. It's a little bigger, but do I want to, is it enough to replace Zeta? So we'll see. I will combine Zeta in the combine video. I mean, I will compare Zeta in the combined video, but I have none of the bots loose, so I can't really compare them to each other. Just go over articulation. So arms, go all the way around. You can get 90 degrees. Head spins around 360, goes up about that much, goes down, well, goes down like that, but you can get this. So you could use it for poses. It's really the joint right here, because it goes all the way, but it does look weird. Got 90 degrees on the elbow. Bicep swivel right here. His hand. Can you spin? Yeah, you can spin it. Thumbs on a ball joint with no individual knuckle, and the rest of the fingers have all the individual knuckles and are on ball joints. So there's that. Waist is limited, of course. I think most of them have been. Unfortunately, I think they concentrated on the actual combine mode more than the actual robots, even though the robots aren't bad at all by far. They're the best looking robots, best looking aerial bots. But yeah, the articulation, his wings down here getting away a little bit, maybe cartoon accurate, I don't remember, but probably is, I'm sure. Legs, he has skirts on the sides, get up, skirts in the front. So he has ratchets that can get it out. Of course, with all this stuff back here, he's not bending nearly anywhere near any type of back range. So there's that. Has bicep swivel. Has a knee that gets you 90 degrees just about, but again, you're not even getting the knee up really. Well, no, not really. I don't know if this thing can be modified. You can move it back a little bit, but all this gets in the way, so it's hard. Yeah, this guy really has limited articulation, as a lot of them did. Not just saying him. He has an individual heel spur that goes down a little bit, and his toe goes down, and he has the big giant rocker like that. And that's about it for articulation. So transformation is pretty easy for these guys. Again, you just open this up, get his hands in. Open this up here. Move this a little bit out so you can get this little piece transformed out in order to move this in here. Of course, it's hard because it's tight. You can move it down to get this where you need it. And close that and push this together. Man, that's tight right there. So put this out here. Again, over here, same thing. Quick like that. Move that out. Bend his fingers in. Bend that in. Open these side panels out over here. You can actually lift this up, move this out here and up. Then you can move these in, move them out like that, then move them in and push them in like that, and then you can move these back down and close it back up. Lay it down, push these in, They're gonna be hell getting out because I can feel how tight they are. Push this up, push this up. Now move these down a little bit, get this out here. Probably need a spudger. Oh no, that wasn't bad at all. Move them up like that and then push this back in to lock it in place. If it's all the way up, it should lock in place. This came out because I shouldn't have these out. There you go. Make sure it's all the way up where it clicks. There we go. You move that out, move this out. Now you want to accordion this in. Just wild. Kind of tight. But then again, they all were. Move that in there and then close this. Same thing over here. You can see it from this angle a little better. Try to get that out of there. Accordion that in. And I think this has to be underneath it, like not like that. So then this can go in a little bit better, and you can put these together too. Close this, put this together best as possible. There we go. They're like on multiple sliders. This slid out. That. Flip that around. And you get this like on top of here. Try to get this first. And then there we go. A little bit flat, and then kind of move this up. Because there's a tab that goes into here. Kind of move that tab up and move this in here like this, and then like that. Same thing on this side. This side was easier for some reason. Don't know. Then this here, you want to flip these out. Flip these out. What you're doing is try to get this thing underneath here, and you're trying to push it all the way forward as you're moving this down. So these two pieces move down as this is moving forward. There we go. I think there's a hole. Yeah, there's some pegs right here that peg into there. So as you're moving this up, and this should go out, and you can push this down like that. It should be okay. There we go. Make sure you pull this all the way out like that, so you got room. I didn't realize it goes all the way out. That's why it was better. And then you should be able to push this down here, and this stuff will go right there and right there. Yeah, there we go. Think that's it. Lift this up here. Maybe. There we go. Like that, just so you can get this all out, and then you can get this out here. And there's a piece down here that you can lift up. Then this will go down hell and over his face. Oh, move his face in, move his face like that. So go there, and oh wait, I had it right the first time. It covers his face up, and I think you gotta have it like this. Yeah, there you go. What I was thinking. Now you just get this part. Ow! Man, that hurt. Just move this back here. Flip this around. Move this out. Move this out. Then you can flip this all around. This goes down here like this. This goes under here, under the wings, of course, that I already tabbed in, that you probably shouldn't have. And now I gotta untab. Really, I'm complaining, but this is a far cry from the old Fanstoys. So let's just get this together back here. Move this out. Move this together back here. And then just get this stuff under there. It can be done. There you go. And now put this back here. There's a couple pegs and a couple peg spaces in the back. That, of course, is difficult. Would be easier. There we go. I had it exactly right, and now I do. Let me get that off camera. Clamp these together down. There's a couple peg holes. And there we go. The plane jet mode. And jet mode is great. I've seen people complaining that it doesn't look like a Harrier jet, a real Harrier jet. It looks like the cartoon, and I think that's what they were going for. I think they could have made it look like a real Harrier jet if they wanted to, but they went for the cartoon, so it looks a little off because we all know how the cartoon is. And you got some landing gear here. Pull that down there, pull that down there, and I assume it's some in the front too. Just pull this down like that, and then you flip this out. Man, need a spudger or something to get that out. And you can see it's resting. Of course, the cockpit opens. Opens up and back so you can get in the cockpit if you're a human. And also, you can bring in his guns. And you have little spots on his wings as per usual. And you can still have the guns on when you have the landing gear out and it looks the part. Not much else to say. I mean, the paint is spectacular. I mean, it's Fanstoys. If anything, it would be the paint and the materials, which they don't disappoint at all. Got the yellow cockpit canopy, I guess. The red and blue stripes on the wings and the blue swirly stripes on the tail fin back here. Got these faux guns in the front. Nose cone, which is gunmetal gray, and the red shows throughout the bottom. Yeah, I mean, great looking jet. If you enjoyed this video, I thank you for joining me, and stay tuned for the combined video. And also I think I'm gonna do everything in one video, the combined and the stand. Of course, I have chapters everywhere. All right, so thanks for watching.
You know, life ain't over, life ain't over, life ain't over. As long as you're alive, you can give another try and take it real high if you want.